I am on a quest to make Fulham Europe's best team. And we're here in Season 3. European football coming to the cottage. A massive signing last episode. Reece James joining us from Brighton. And we're not done there. 50 million plus in the bank. I want some more big signings. But that loss to Arsenal last episode really exposed some weaknesses in our backline. And whilst I don't want to part with Joachim Andersen, I think he could be great to have with our fixture congestion coming up this season. I do think it is probably time to get somebody around the same overall as him, but definitely younger. Somebody that can grow in the back line with Jarrad Branthwaite. Also, I'm recording this on Tuesday morning, and about 12 hours ago, more than 18 hours ago, Harry Wilson had that performance. I find it hilarious that we sell him in this save, and then the next game Fulham have, he goes and delivers the performance he had against Brentford. So for that reason, I'm going to sell the whole side, re-sign the whole side, sell the whole side every game so that we can win the Premier League title in real life. But we are going to start the episode with a player departure. It actually went through. We actually sold Bender. We also got Martial Godo alone to Coventry City, but Steven Bender heading to Belgium Royal Union St. Galois for just over £1 million. When it comes to centre backs to bring in though, I have sourced some players from my own scouting and also from the comments you guys have left in the comment section down below. We've got Gonçalo Inácio, Malik Thiaw, Ousmane Diomande, Lucas Beraldo, Pierre Kalulu, and Mohamed Simakan. Now, Simakan has just joined Lille, so unfortunately, we're going to have to remove him from the shortlist. Beraldo is on loan at Mainz, removing him from the shortlist. We have already signed one centre-back from Bournemouth following their relegation in Dean Huijsen, but Gonçalo Inácio could be an awesome pickup. My only worry is that he is naturally a left-sided defender. We already have that in Jarrad Branthwaite, which is why I'm more leaning towards bringing in Malik Thiaw. He's a right-sided defender. We can get him for around 37 mil, although, yeah, about 51 for Gonçalo Inácio. Diomande, I don't really have any intentions in going in for because he is at Real Madrid. I just don't find that a realistic transfer. And Kalulu is definitely a little bit of an, he's enticing as well. 26 years of age, a right-sided defender. But my gut is telling me to go in for Malik Thiaw, so that's going to be my first avenue. Oh, I just noticed Maximilian Beer, someone I was going to go on a rant about potentially wanting to sign as a replacement for Rodrigo Muniz. He just joined Liverpool. That takes that one out of the equation. Screw it, lads. We're going in for Malik Thiaw. I want to get the German in here. I want him and Branthwaite to be the guys at the back line. We've got £56 million, but I do want to save some money for the January window and the remainder of this window if anything comes up. I'm going to start by offering £34 million here. Not trying to lowball them, just want to get a good offer in. They say 47 mil. I am not paying 47 mil. That is a lot of money for an 82 rated player. 36 million maybe? 47 again. I just can't justify that type of money on someone that's 25 years of age, 82 overall. I'll say 38, but if they don't accept that, I'm not going in any further. Even that feels like I'm overpaying. And they're going to come back to us. We get a transfer offer for our captain, Bernd Leno. He continues to age like a fine wine. He's getting better with age, and I have no intention of selling him for just 10 mil. So Villarreal have come back to us here and have offered £41 million with a 10% sell-on clause. It is clear this is going nowhere. I'm rejecting this. We're going to have to turn elsewhere. So whilst we go back to the drawing board for a new centre-back, we have our first matchup of the episode, our first match at home for the season. Looking to get off the mark after that pathetic performance against Arsenal as we face Ipswich. Mudryk, nice move there. Nice ball as well to Robinson. Holding it up, switching it beautifully. Get it back in the centre. Shoot it. Anthony. Oh, that would have been an incredible team goal. The good thing about signing Reece James is his ability to take corners here. He could be the designated man, and Rodrigo Muniz almost gave him his first assist. Foul, thank you. Got ourselves a free kick here. I'm low-key tempted to try making something happen here. This is audacious, but can Reece James put on his shooting? Oh, they got a red card! They got a red card! Hold up. I did not think that was going to be a red card. I only noticed because I looked at the scoreboard. The Reece James shot was horrible, but they got a red card. Oh no, we cannot afford to go behind playing a man up here. They get the shot off. What a smother from Leno. What are we doing? Smith Rowe, that's beautiful to beat the man. I thought it was Anthony, but we're going to feed it here to Rodrigo Muniz. A lot of Ipswich blue. We go back beautifully, though. Smith Rowe in the box. Smith Rowe, just take it yourself. It falls back to him. I was not sure where that ended up. I just spammed circle And you know what? I'll take it. That's our first goal of the Premier League season. It's an ugly one, but Smith Rowe's off the mark. Go on, get it there. Muniz, Rodrigo Muniz. That's two brilliantly held up there. And we're going to take a 2-goal advantage into the sheds. The space out wide. Mudryk switching it brilliantly. Tap it on Anthony. Nicely done. Reece James in the box. Reece James could put this one to bed. And Reece James with a striker-like finish to score his first goal as a Fulham player. That was clinical. I'm glad we have somebody at right back that has the finishing ability like that. And with that, I'm making a quadruple substitution. Want to get some of the young lads some game time for the final 20 minutes of this one. You're Kunda, sending it there to Stroikens. The young fella's linking up. Stroikens with the Cruyff turn. Plays that one to Reece James. Reece James into Rafael Nel. And he's going to score 10 minutes into his first game. Rafael Nel off the bench. The young Portuguese striker continues this obliteration. Come on, Kunda. Look how fast this man is. My God. Look at all the space for Nel. I'm going to go under. Now feed it. Please be onside. Nel, he is onside. And he puts it wide. I tried to tuck it in. I should have just driven that one to the near post. That's on me. But what a way to start our at-home season. What a way to get our first win. 4-0 demolition of Ipswich. But it turns out Gonzalo Inacio isn't the only high-rated defender that has been relegated to the championship. Wilfred Singo, I don't know how I missed this one, on Leeds United. 92 sprint speed, a right-sided defender. Let's go in for this man. And we could probably get him for around the £35 million mark. Let's see if we can get... That's basically a like for like. That's so similar to Thior. Just a faster Thior. A faster and a stronger Thior. And he's got 2 player styles in comparison. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. Let's go in for this man. All right, again, I want to try playing as close to like the 33, 34 million pound marker as possible. Let's see what Leeds United say. They straight up accept that. Oh my God. Leeds have just straight up accepted 34. I am so glad that we have gone down this route and didn't pay 41 million with a 10% sell-on clause. And you know what? I want Singo in straight away. I want him in our backline for our next Premier League match, or at least on the bench for the Palace game. Crucial first-team player. Perfect. Now I'm going to be pushing for a 5-year deal, which he is going to accept. No release clause, and those wages aren't terrible. I'm pretty cool with that. That still leaves us £17.5 million. I'm accepting. Just like that, a man that was not on my radar is now our signing, and I'm very excited to see the partnership. I was hoping Jarrad Branthwaite was going to be the man to greet him, but I'm very excited for the partnership. Branthwaite on the left, Wilfred Singo on the right can hold. And like I said, I don't intend on selling Joachim Andersen. Yes, he has the odd mistake in him, but I still think he's good enough to be in the rotational plans. Wilfred Singo is going to be the starting centre-back for the future. And all in all, paying £34 million to Leeds United, not bad at all. Immediately, the piranhas come circling. Chelsea want Joachim Andersen. I'm not letting that happen. And we get what I believe is our first offer for Anthony Robinson in the season. Robinson's such an interesting one because you look at it, he's 29 years of age, 81 overall. There's probably not much upside to keeping him in terms of long term, but he is probably the best player on this team. He creates so many attacking opportunities. He's so solid defensively. And I would say so many of our attacks come through Anthony Robinson. So as far as I'm concerned, he might not have the glamour of being an 85, 86 rated player, but if he continues to perform like one, he has a place in my squad. And for that reason, I'm out. Manchester United, get lost. But now we pack our things up, heading to South London, trying to continue the great form. Last year when we came to Selhurst Park, we obliterated Crystal Palace. I think that ended up being 4-0. And I'm hoping we can continue that here. Also, I have elected to start Joachim Andersen for this game. Singo, not ready for him to get in the starting 11 right now. Andersen against his former side will ease into the Singo era. Oh, I tried to make the tackle there. Gallardo is goal side. They lay it out. Why did I bring Leno slightly off the line there? I thought they were going to drive towards goal, so I was trying to be on the front foot, but they cut it back nicely to Coman, and Palace are going to take the lead. Nicely done. Defender lunging in. Going to go here. Goes to Anthony. Anthony, it's a good block. Oh, Mudryk in the right place. Get a good time ball. Decent ball. Muniz. Keeper stays on his line. It takes, I'm pretty sure, a fat deflection there. But I do not care. Rodrigo Muniz is going to tie this one up to start the second half. I do want to see the replay here, though. I felt like it bounced too high for us. But he hits it. Does it take a deflection at all? 0.23 expected. I don't think that took a deflection. I don't think that took a deflection. I think Menez just scored a banger. Back to Nketiah. I don't want to overcommit, but we have to now. Saved by Leno. Don't let it go for a corner. Nicely done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, far out. Joachim Anderson of all players. It's going to be a penalty. I thought I did the right thing trying to clear. I wish I just let that go for a corner. I cleared it. It comes right back out to them. Trying to make a scrambling challenge. And Palace are going to get a penalty. Come on, Leno. I reckon Nketiah is going to go to the left-hand side. 2 Arsenal men. Oh, my God. It was nice and slow. And Nketiah is going to give Crystal Palace the lead. Coleman. Palace is so much better. They go for the long shot. I'm glad for them to take that, though. All right, I'm making a substitution here, fellas. Mudryk has been incredibly quiet in this one. We need a spark with 10 to go. Iran Kunda, provide that. Holding it up. We need players forward here. James going back to Menez. Going to go early to Smith Rowe. Palace are on us like a bad rash right now. We've got 2 minutes to get ourselves an equalizer. Robinson to Iran Kunda. Back to Robinson. Do something good here, fellas. I see the back post. Anthony. Don't you dare blow full-time, referee. Smith Rowe. Come on. Menez. Too heavy of a touch, and Chris Richards makes the tackle. And we're going to cop a loss here to Palace. Look, we're here on transfer deadline day. I think I've done all we need to do in this window. I definitely want to keep money for the January window. So unless something massive comes here, I'm just going to let the transfer window roll through. I mean, we get some offers here. Josh King rejecting that, but Quensler to West Ham, again, a valuable player to have as a rotational sense. Leno to PSV. I'm just going to block offers for Bernd Leno. Oh, we get an offer for Rodrigo Menez. 24 mil isn't what I want to be getting, to be fair, though. If I sold Menez, I'd be wanting to get up towards the £40 million marker, because if I want to sell him, I want a world-class striker coming in to replace him. No experimental strikers. I would want to sign somebody that I know would deliver. Bournemouth want to try loaning Rome Jaden Owusu-Duro. It's not a bad idea sending him down to the championship. Also, oh my God, it just got so bright outside. And then it got dark. The Cincinnati weather today is crazy. And then a massive £58 million offer for Nicolo Ravella. But he has been so clutch for us in the midfield. It's hard to show just how good for us he is through the highlights that I put in, because I'm not going to put in a random tackle or a random pass, but Ravella is class. You know what, fellas? I'm not interested in any of these deals. I don't want to just keep talking about why I'm not going to sell somebody. Let's just skip deadline day. So after the opening transfer window of season number 3, this is what our side is looking like. I'm really happy with the direction we're heading. Singo and James into the starting 11. Anderson moves to the bench. Our bench is so damn strong. Huijsen into the reserves. I like that we have quality options just about everywhere on the park. Quite excitingly though, the draw is out for our first Europa League campaign as Fulham manager. We're ranked 25th in the conference in the league, which is awesome to see. But we start off against Heerenveen in September. October, we face Athletic Bilbao along with FC Midtjylland. November, FC Copenhagen, staying in Denmark there. And we have Helsinki. So far, not too bad. December, we are at home against Red Bull Salzburg. And then we finish it off against Royal Union St. Galois and Napoli. So our toughest game is the last one. But overall, I think we definitely need to be pushing for a top 8 finish here and automatic qualification into the round of 16. Because personally, some of my favorite childhood memories are that Fulham Europa League run where we ultimately lost to Madrid in the Europa League final. But the memories that came with that are what really cemented me as not only a Fulham fan, but a football fan. I want to replicate that. But one thing I also want us replicating is the result against Ipswich. So far, we've scored 4 goals, conceded 0 at home, but on the road, we've scored 1 and conceded 4. So we just need to get the win here at home and move on as we finish. Well, I really can't string a sentence together today. Anyways, Singo is going to be making his debut as well, which I'm pumped about. Look at the space there for Mudryk. Menez, Mudryk, finesses. What a save from the keeper. How did he get a glove to that? Nicely done there, Mudryk. Quiet against Palace. Can he get something here? Look at the space for Rodrigo Menez, who gets his noggin on it, but it's a weak header. Robinson, Smith Rowe, driving that one to Anthony. Anthony somehow still has it, but puts it wide. Are we serious right now? Oh my God. They're in the box here. Do not let Southampton take the lead before half-time. They do. Oh, that is so bad from us. Oh my God. Go on. Robinson. Menez. Yes. Oh, what is that? Why is it not going to Menez? We had him through. Why does it lock on to Smith Rowe there? Turned over. Get it there, Ravella. Smith Rowe. Out beautifully to Anthony. Come on, can Anthony get us an equalizer? Anthony! Oh, he hits the post! Follow up! Oh my God, I'm so done. Come on, look at them. They're just standing still. Anthony, second bite of the cherry. This time he scores. 3 minutes later, he scores. Oh, we're going to get ourselves an equalizer, 86th minute. This game has been doing my head in, though. We should not be going this mad against Southampton. If we score a winner, then yeah. But for an equalizer, no. Oh, it's a point against Southampton. We need to be winning these games, man. So we're looking to shake it off. We've got the Carabao Cup, our first match in the Carabao Cup this season. We've been drawn West Ham, which is pretty damn cruel. I do want to do some progress in the Cups this year. I want to go on a cup run in the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, but I'm not going to play it in the third round. I was hoping we'd get a League 2 side. I've rotated the side heavily, giving all of our young backup players a chance. No starting guys into the side here, but I'm hoping they can deliver. At the Cottage, we get absolutely thumped. Oh my God. Kudus gets a brace. Brahim Diaz gets a brace. But it looks like West Ham rolled out their full-strength starting 11, so I can only be so disappointed. I guess we're going to have to do some big business in the FA Cup. But lads, that is where I am going to conclude today's episode of the Fulham Career Mode series. Going to get right into the meat and potatoes of the gameplay next episode. Our first Europa League game coming up. But if you guys enjoyed today's video and you aren't already subscribed, make sure you click here to subscribe and click here to check out the full series playlist.